Hey everybody, it is Friday, May 27th. I almost lost count of my days there. Hope you're going to have a great Memorial Day weekend, maybe some fun barbecues or plans with family, friends. Thank you for joining me today. I am Mona with Journey.Of.Purpose Life Coaching, and we're going to look today at emotions. And one thing particularly I want to say is, if you're having emotions, don't judge yourself, don't come down on yourself, kind of recognize them and work through it. And we're going to look at some tips to work through those today. But the biggest thing is kind of just let it be and accept it and work forward. A lot of people come down on themselves really tight, really hard, and judge things, and that sometimes isn't the best way to handle it. There are other ways to go about that. And I myself have had a couple weeks of different emotions circling, so I've been using my oils and infusing them into the air. I think peace and calm is what I've been using. I've got stress also. So I think we all go through emotions at different times of our lives, and emotions are a good thing. I think that keeps us in tune with ourselves. So as I move forward today, I'm just going to give a few tips that if you feel like you're having a hard time dealing, whatever the reason be, that these might give you some shortcuts or some help into that area. One is to make a list of the top 10 most common stressors. And this is one of those individualized that I talk about. My stressors may not be your stressors, or maybe 50-50, but just be familiar what really stressors come to mind to you and what causes you emotional havoc, I'll say sometimes. And maybe record ones that aren't serving you. Don't let them in around. If they're not helping you, just kind of brush them aside. Don't let them in, and fill it with positive emotions. And here's one that they recommended is maybe for one day, don't complain at all for one day. Not once, just venting, nothing. And it kind of helps you with controlling venting habits, where some people can be negative. Maybe we've all seen somebody like that it's negative all the time, where if they kind of get into a different habit, bringing positive habits in to let the negative ones go, or the ones that really aren't serving us very well. Coping mechanisms. Come up with some good coping mechanisms for you. Some people like to soak in a hot bath. Some people might have a glass of wine. Some might infuse with oils in the air. Whatever that may be for you, have some good coping mechanisms. It might be counting to 10, but the ones that work for you during your emotional times. And it talks about getting a system of how you deal with your negative thoughts or anxious thoughts. Even if you can't let go of them immediately or right away, you can tame them. You can learn how to work with them there and not let them take over the whole atmosphere of your life. And I want to say that if you or someone who is dealing with something like that, sometimes just having a friend's ear is good. But you can always reach out to me and let me know if there's something you'd like to hear more about on that topic. And it is very personalized. It's something that we all go through it sometimes, and really judging isn't making it any better, and to work through those. So as you think about that, I'm curious, how do you handle emotions when you got some emotions that aren't so positive? They might be warranted for what you're going through, but they're just not what you want to have in your life. Maybe share in the box below, what are some of your coping mechanisms? What are some of your releasings that you do when you have some emotions that are kind of bugging you? Until Monday, enjoy the journey, be empowered, live on purpose, and have a great weekend, you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.